Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Don't get into a relationship just to be in one. And, I remember something when I was younger. Grandmother was still alive. I didn't have a girlfriend at the time. And, she was concerned, old school, concerned about me getting married and everything. And I remember what she said specifically to me. She said, get somebody, get with them for a little while and everything. And I'm thinking, if I get married, I ain't looking forward to divorce. Now, ladies, I've been through a divorce, but I ain't married my co-parent thinking divorce. I would never get into a situation where I already think it's going to not work just for something to do. But then I learned something valuable there. A lot of women do that. Now, I don't have to say anything, but because I already know, but a lot of y'all will get a guy just to be with a guy. Because, you ain't getting that top guy, whether you want that guy super handsome or fine built or that guy with money or, your ideal. But you get some women, and you might be one of them. If you are, you are. If you're not, you're not. If you're brave enough to share some stuff, I'll make sure nobody clowns you. But the thing is, you get a lot of women who will get that guy and he's just something to do. You get into the relationship, you already know he ain't the final stop. Only problem with that is if you tell him the same thing, that's cool. But most of y'all don't tell him the same thing. Most of y'all be like, oh yeah, and get him thinking something. And then when you ready to roll because that ideal guy comes along, smiles your way. And then it's like, oh, and you just drop it and the guy didn't even see it. But ladies, honestly, that don't work for you. I've never seen a woman that actually work for, they actually will deal with a guy, know he ain't the one, tell everybody he ain't the one, he thinking something different. And then when there's the inevitable breakup, either you roll from him or he gets smart. I haven't seen yet where a woman actually got the ideal guy. Seriously. I haven't seen it. And then that kind of messes up some stuff. Because what if you have a baby with this guy who's less than ideal? Because seriously, I'm thinking about someone I know now, talking about when a couple people, they marrying some guy and they not really feeling the guy. They not really feeling the guy. I had a woman tell me that. She let me know after she been married. She said, she was thinking about me on her wedding day. I'm like, yeah. Okay. But, that goes into getting with somebody, to satisfy other people. And, well, I ain't going to get into it too much. But the thing is, a lot of women do it. A lot of women walking down the aisle with somebody. And I'm hearing this from women. This ain't speculation. The women saying this. The women are saying this. Remember a woman talking about, when she got married, that wasn't her soulmate. But she just married a guy. And it's a lot of y'all do that, but ladies, does it really work for you? Seriously, that's the thing. Does it work? Yeah, you got somebody with you, you can be that companion, look good to other people, but does it work? Because then you're not happy. And he's not going to be happy because he's feeling a bunch of stuff because he's going to pick up on something. I don't care how naive he might have been or how much his head was in the sand. If he got a little bit of sense, he gonna pick up wait a minute, I ain't her number one. But then who does that help? It's actually better. It's better if you actually hold out. And I don't have a problem when I meet some women, they say, nah, they holding out for Mr. Right. All I say to them is, okay, as long as you're realistic, go ahead. Seriously. I say, don't just grab some guy if you ain't feeling him. Don't even do that to him. But it happens a lot. And ladies, because y'all can get hurt in so many ways. First of all, what if you have a child with this person? Then you pretty much stuck with him the rest of your life. Even if y'all divorced or something. And then it could be even worse if you're not even married to him. What if you get a disease from him? I'm serious. It could be something that will stick with you. You know, what if he's abusive or something? And or what if he, like you in a relationship with somebody, you already knew this wasn't the final stop. You already knew. But this dude just dogs you out. And then he actually messes you up for the next guy, because then you ain't going to be in a good state when you come across the next guy who might actually be more perfect for you. You know? And that's more than one way. How many of y'all ladies going out with some guy just because they offered and they paying for the food? Seriously. I would strongly tell any of y'all, if you know you ain't feeling that guy, don't have him pay for anything. Don't even go out with him if you really not feeling him. Now, I understand if there's a possibility you could feel him and you go out, you say, hey, you know what? He got some stuff. Let me go out with him. But a lot of times y'all already know that ain't the one. Y'all know that. Shoot, don't try to fool anybody. Don't act dumb. Like, well, when you get burned by doing something. You already know you ain't feeling that guy. You already know ain't no possible way you'll have something long term. But he's decent enough and he's saying he's offering to pay for something or he's buying something. Shoot, some of y'all would sleep with that type of guy. But it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And you know, on this channel, I'm just going to give you some tough love. Look, you need to hold out for what you want as long as it's realistic. You know, like if you some woman and you working class and everything, you want that millionaire who's like 6'2" and supermodel handsome. That's not realistic. Okay. You still got to stay in your lane, but realistically in your lane. But the bottom part is don't use some guys, because you get a lot of women do stuff to some guys and they don't see anything wrong with it or come up with the thing, well, men be doing this to us. Two wrongs don't make a right. If you ain't feeling that guy, at least have enough courtesy to say, you know what, I ain't feeling. Now, if he get mad or something, that's on him. That's on him, because a real man ain't going to have, he's going to appreciate it. He's going to be like, oh, okay, I don't need to waste my time. But a lot of y'all don't do that, do you? A lot of y'all don't do that. But then you end up getting hurt behind it. Getting a child, getting some trouble or something, and then get totally jacked up to the point you can't get the man you actually want. Because the man you actually want, he going to see how you are. He going to be like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna keep moving. And then here's the problem too. What if there's a possibility you could meet the ideal man for you. The man who click with you, the one you want. But how you going to do that, you with this other guy? Because I know of situations where a woman tried to leave a guy to get with that ideal man, and the ideal man was like, no. Because remember, despite any propaganda, there's a lot of righteous men out there. And see, if you roll from one man for him, now some men, they're going to be like, yeah, I took her. But other men going to be like thinking, well, hold up. She cheat on him like that or come for me like that, she'll do the same to me. I'll share a little story. There was this woman, I ain't gonna lie, just what she had, everything she had going for, I could see a serious relationship with her. But I didn't push anything because she had a boyfriend. And I said, if she cheats on him, I'll never trust her. And there's a lot of men are going to think like that. A lot of men going to think like that. Now some trifling men, they don't care. But any smart one, they're going to be like, well, hold up. She just rolled from him just like that? Look, it's better that you be single. Like if you with a guy, don't be with any guy you already know there's no future with. Now, if you're with a guy that there's a possibility of a future, it could go someplace, okay. Nothing wrong with that. That's what you should always go for. But if you already know, ain't no way you would have a future with this guy. Even to the point, you're going to make sure you got birth control pills and you're going to hand them condoms and everything and a plan B and shoot. Keep whatever, like if you ain't in a state that allows abortion or got abortion issues, you either going to be like, good, I'm living here, or where I can get, some of y'all get with some of those guys like that. You're going to do you probably have extra birth controls and stuff, and you know it. But you just being with that guy is kind of preventing you from being with the guy you're supposed to be. Because here's another angle. What if you with this guy just for the time being, and you actually meet that guy, you thinking, okay, I got to get rid of this. But what if at the same time you think, okay, I got a shot here, another woman come into the picture. Boom. Seriously. Because if he got something going on, other women checking him out. And a smarter woman who ain't playing games will get to him. And that's what a good man, a righteous man, gonna look for. So don't get into a relationship just to be in one. All right. So anyway, ladies, that's all I have for today. Get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.